Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
September 11, 1711 America, New York. Former Defense Secretary expresses doubt declassified documents on 9/11 attacks will illuminate Saudi Arabia's role. Former Secretary of Defense and CIA Director Leon Panetta on Saturday said he's pleased with President Joe Biden's decision to order a declassification review of documents related to the FBI's investigation of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, but he doubts victims' families will gain satisfactory answers about the role Saudi Arabia played.
New York Times World News. September 11, 1703 America, New York. Gilbert Seltzer, soldier in the World War II, Ghost Army, dies at 106. He was one of the last survivors of a band of army con artists who duped German forces with their arsenal of fakery, including inflatable tanks and scripted radio transmissions. Gilbert Seltzer in 1942, after graduating from Officer Candidate School in Fort Belvoir, VA.
September 11, 1657 America, New York. Salesforce said it will help employees leave Texas due to abortion law. Salesforce announced that it will assist its employees and their families if they want to leave Texas after the state passed the nation's most restrictive abortion law. September 11, 1629 America, New York. Opinion: is Larry Elder a gift to Gavin Newsom? At midsummer, polls suggested California's recall election was getting close and Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom was in danger of losing his job. But recent polls indicate an increasing chance the recall will fail.
BBC News World. September 11, 1543 America, New York. U.S. remembers 20th anniversary of 9/11. Ceremonies are held in New York, Virginia and Pennsylvania to mark the lives lost 20 years ago. BBC News World. September 11, 1538 America, New York. Families and leaders mark 20th anniversary of 9/11. Commemorations have taken place on the 20th anniversary of the 11th of September attacks.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 11, 1517 America, New York. Costs from extended COVID-19 border closures accumulate. Companies are delaying investments and cutting jobs, as strict travel limits, especially in Asia, weigh on sectors from manufacturing to education.
September 11, 1513 America, New York. Gorillas at Zoo Atlanta being treated after initial testing reveals COVID-19 virus. Initial tests show that lowland gorillas at Zoo Atlanta have the COVID-19 virus, the zoo said in a media update on its website. September 11, 1447 America, New York. Significant flooding threatens the Gulf Coast as tropical threat looms next week. A developing tropical disturbance near the southern Gulf of Mexico could become the Atlantic Basin's next named storm and has the potential of impacting the U.S. as early as Sunday. September 11, 1434 America, New York. Opinion: remembering 9/11s, a warrior's unexpected gift to America. As America looked inward in the days, weeks and months after September 11, 2001, others around the world made extraordinary gestures toward the United States.
BBC News World. September 11, 1423 America, New York. Air India Express, deadly plane crash blamed on human error. Failure to follow procedures contributed to last year's crash at Calicut Airport, investigators say.
September 11, 1418 America, New York. A West Virginia city is taking a Tesla patrol car for a test drive. A West Virginia police department is kicking the tires on a new Tesla patrol car, and city officials think the fancy new ride could save them thousands of dollars each year.
Fox World News. September 11, 1416 America, New York. In UK, Star-Spangled Banner played at Windsor Castle to mark 9/11 anniversary. 20 years after Queen Elizabeth II requested the Star-Spangled Banner be played outside Buckingham Palace in solidarity with the United States, a day after 9/11, the U.S.
Mirror World News. September 11, 1409 America, New York. Madeleine McCann suspect investigated on suspicion of at least 5 other sex crimes. Convicted pedophile Christian Bruckner, 44, is currently at a high-security prison in Oldenburg, near the small northern prison of Bremen dubbed the Alcatraz of Germany.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 11, 1358 America, New York. U.S. grapples with hundreds of unaccompanied minors among Afghan evacuees. In the chaos of the evacuation effort, many children got separated from their families. Now the U.S. must find and reunite them.
September 11, 1357 America, New York, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck return to the red carpet together. Bennifer 2.0 is red carpet official.
RT World News. September 11, 1353 America, New York. Watch. Tear gas and clashes in Paris as thousands protest over COVID-19 health passes for ninth consecutive weekend. Demonstrators took to the streets of the French capital on Saturday to voice their discontent with the coronavirus health pass policy for the ninth weekend in a row.
September 11, 1330 America, New York, George W. Bush calls on Americans to confront domestic violent extremists on 9/11 anniversary. Former President George W. Bush on Saturday called on Americans to confront domestic violent extremists, comparing them to violent extremists abroad and warning that they are children of the same foul spirit.
New York Times World News. September 11, 1327 America, New York. Abimael Guzman, leader of guerrilla group that terrorized Peru, dies at 86. Mr. Guzman's Maoist movement, Shining Path, killed tens of thousands in the 1980s and 90s. He sought to bring the world to a higher stage of Marxism. Abimael Guzman, founder of the Shining Path guerrilla movement, at a court hearing in Lima, Peru, in 2018.
BBC News World. September 11, 1317 America, New York, Abimael Guzman, Peru's Shining Path guerrilla leader, dies at 86. Guzman led the Maoist rebel group which in the 1980s almost brought the Peruvian state to its knees.
New York Times World News. September 11, 1306 America, New York. On Kabul's streets, a symbol of America's lost influence. Hundreds dressed in burqas. Several hundred women wore the head-to-toe garments at a pro-Taliban demonstration on September 11. The march was a reminder of how after years of war, Afghanistan's women are again at the mercy of the militants. A Taliban fighter stands guard while women, many wearing burqas, march in support of the Taliban in Kabul on Saturday.
September 11, 1253 America, New York, king tides are coming to parts of flood-prone South Florida. Parts of South Florida will experience higher than normal seasonal tides, potentially causing coastal flooding periodically through December, according to officials in 2 counties.